Hi guys, sorry for that. Obviously you caught me off guard. At this point of time, as you can see, basically I was getting ready, obviously, just as a quick intro of a Come Follow Me and Dining with Aspie series with Father Life. For those of you also who don't know me, before I roll on the next feature, what we got up to, basically, I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness, as well as sharing my life stories with autism, and also mental health, educating you all, taking you all a journey with me of what my life is like as an advocate, as well as a person who goes through the everyday struggles of autism and basically mental health, as well as fun and games along the way, as you may have seen in the past with Father La. If not, feel free to say hello to him. I'll link his, channel in the description below so that you can show your support towards him and just say Aspie sent me here and I want to say hello. If you like his content, feel free to subscribe to his channel, and if you like my content, feel free to subscribe on the bottom right hand corner and turn on the notification bell. And in doing this also, just to let you know that at the moment I usually upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but as I said, my time schedule may subject to change. But just keep an eye on the lookout either through my social media, through Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, where I usually likely to post certain things, as well as maybe on my blog of my WordPress. So enough further ado guys, let's roll on the next feature, and hopefully you'll enjoy this quick video of Father La and I, and I'll see you again shortly.
Yo guys, so now we're going to have a try at the tasty cafe that Aspie decided to go to, hey? There's the cotton socks.
Thank you, Fire. Thank you, Fire.
Oh look, turn her on.
Really?
Score! Winner, winner!
Right.
We shall see what exciting food Aspie has picked out for me.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to sit tight as always. Yeah, I'm at my town food time at Cafe and Bistro in Taupo right now, obviously in the lakefront house. And Father La, we're not snipping with your fingers. Even though Mr. Father La, I'm joined by
One and only.
as always. But hey, as you can see in front of us, we're eating nachos, the healthy option, hopefully. Even though I'm trying to tell him he needs to have a bit of a tone up and keep fit. We made a promise about that. So, we'll give you the verdict maybe later. You want to be the Iron Man, are ya?
Apparently I have to. I've got no choice.
Well, as said, time to eat. I'll give you the verdict later. And Fire, don't take it away. We're supposed to share. Oh yeah, if you're going to spit in it, no. As always. Why? Why? You want to be the snake?
Oh, what do you guys want?
Anyway, you guys let me know if this is healthy or not, because obviously Fire's arguing with me. It's not a healthy alternative because it's still got a bit of, carbs or something in it that I should get rid of.
Don't bring me into this. I'm not part of it.
Alright, well, sit tight and we'll be back with you shortly.
Yo guys, we've finally got to a new restaurant that Aspie's been dying to go to. As always, I'm having to take her out all the time. We're having to get nachos with some healthy green veggie. Apparently I need to,
We both need to eat our grains together.
Or, in other words, I need to up my game while she's on a new level. So, I hope these taste nice. As you can see. Very lovely. Stick it in my tummy.
Really?
So, apparently, it's time for us to eat some grub. And she has to order always healthy. Can't go for the, the unhealthy option now and then.
What gotta be healthy for summer, Fire? If you want to keep up with me doing the 30-60 day challenge. Don't in a minute.
Huh? Me unhealthy? I lead by example.
Right, we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick feature of the Follow Me vlog versus Dining with Aspie series. And in saying this, I'll link in the description also below where we were. Also in saying this, don't forget that I have got a merch store that I'm trying to hopefully add a bit more style designs in the next 2 months or so, to hopefully help with extra funding, along with the crowdfunding page of basically the Patreon account. For those of you who are new today, Patreon is like a subsidy account for us creators, be it music creators, content creators that are doing mental health or water form. It is that they're using as a form of the platform on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever else they may likely to fly about. Basically, it's a bit about giving back to you guys when you do support. So if you feel to donate to me, big or small, no pressure, basically, but it'd be much appreciated if you did. But hey, this will cover my cost of my rent, the travel when I do some more traveling with Aspie series, or just traveling in general if I decide in the near future to meet you guys, versus also basically hopefully my aim for this year or end of this year, fingers crossed, is to get that camera I've been wanting that's on my watch list, so to speak, as well as maybe better recording equipment, so to speak, with the camera setup and whatnot, so that I'm not solely relying on my phone and many other parts that were thing. And in saying this, with the Patreon account, basically you'll see that I've been trying to do some benefits and ties for you to give back to you as a thank you for, you know, journeying with me, even though some of it will be maybe for free, some of it, you know, maybe need out of my pocket to send you guys certain stuff, be it if it may be if you donate to a certain amount, merch of your choice, versus basically maybe if I can afford to print out a copy of my book that I did 3 years ago, if you're interested in reading my life story more there. And I'm saying this also just to let you guys know down that I've got some projects in the works that I'm still hoping that if anyone wants to participate for project number 1 of the Journey Through the Mind series that you may have seen, Lydia, who was the first participant from Life with Lydia, basically sharing her life story. So I'm hoping to do short blurts of documentary style stories basically based on this. And in saying this, basically, if you want to be on the bandwagon in any way for that, feel free to comment below. As well as saying this, the second project of it was supposed to be an icebreaker for you guys, just to answer a series of questions. And if you do decide to come back for the second part of that Journey Through the Mind series to be a more depth storyline, please feel free, because I'm hoping later today, if all goes to plan, and I'm hoping to maybe get someone on the side to maybe animate them or what have you. And I'm saying this also, if you've seen some of my other videos, be it through my, you know, poetry, my baking with Aspie and everything else, please let me know what you would see more of, because at this point of time it's all about giving back to you guys regardless. But I know I should be focusing solely on mental health and awareness and acceptance and inclusion as an advocate, but I would like to try and bring in some mixture of things so I don't, you know, bore you guys, so that you can just, instead of getting to know me, maybe getting to know others that were interested in coming into play. And then there's also just a heads up, basically I was hoping in the works later today to do a second part of my book that I did based on my life of an Aspie, looking through the life of Aspergers Syndrome or something along those. I'll link the link in the description below based on that as well, so that if any one of you that are maybe autistic and are from the autistic community groups and you're interested in participating, let me know, so that maybe we can get the ball rolling and get the short stories done and up as well as a third part of my book series, because I'm still thinking that there are certain topics I may have not touched base on from the first part of my book of the Journey Through Life with Aspergers Syndrome of mine. And to wrap it up, basically I have some other funding pages, like basically GoFunding or some other funding page that I've got, that if you're interested in maybe doing it through there instead of through basically Patreon. But as you know, Patreon and this other one, you have the option of PayPal and just insert bank account details and whatnot. I'm not saying this also, I'm trying to keep my blog up to date so I can create it as a website hopefully as of before next year, because that's my main goal. I'm still looking for someone who is willing to actually maybe help me design it from WordPress to actually put this web address in and stuff and tidy it up, so that we can actually put other bits and pieces in that you may want to see on there, so to speak, if you've seen it, sort of thing. You know, hopefully you're enjoying some of the read-ups of what I write, even though it's similar to what I share with you guys of certain videos I may have put out, sort of thing. So it's easier for you guys when you come onto my WordPress site, that if you're a visual person instead of like a reader person, some of it is similar, but it should hopefully have some bits and pieces. And also in saying this, I'm at this point of time been away for a few times too because of the subtitling I'm doing. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and do what you love what you do. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.